and taking care of this as necessary. But this is not something I take lightly. I do not speak lightly when I produce this, and yes, for any final release, it will be edited. But for those who want a true, unedited expression of what I feel right now, then this is what you will be receiving. The current political crisis is, to call it unacceptable, would be disgusting. It's inhumane. The United States has initiated missile strikes on, if I'm correct. And I will double check this as we speak, because I do not wish to speak incorrect. But I believe it was Iran. So I believe it. Iraq or Iran. I apologize if I apologize if I get the two confused. I do not mean any offense if I do. I am genuinely trying to fact check myself right now as we speak. I apologize that my browser is delaying. And more importantly, I apologize that I am approaching this unprepared. However, this is not something I can. I was correct when I said Iran. So, to any Iraqi viewers, I apologize about my misstatement. The first thing I will say is, as an Australian citizen, the news that I am able to research does not favor you. And while I am not responsible for the media of our country, you have my personal. I am disgusted by the way that the Middle East has been treated, my apologies, by a combination of the United States and their allies. No, apologize again. Disgusted does not express to the extent I feel disdain for their actions, especially recently. I have been open about my disdain for the Trump government, not to mention several of Australia's governments. This was not something I could simply put out an alert for. I needed to record it immediately. And for that, you have my apologies. I have friends suffering from this crisis. People I know. US citizens will just see this as, maybe you see it as a push for resources. Maybe you see it as a push for, I don't know, regional stability. There are real people that are hurting from this. And they deserve better. I'm no politician. I'm barely a VTuber. But their voices deserve to be heard. And I will be damned if I stay silent while they suffer. I apologize for my outburst. But this is not the kind of issue where any of us can stay silent. It is declared as a major combat situation by a president of the United States who has destroyed his own country and declares war where he called himself a peaceful president. I have no faith in the United States as a governmental body. I've met enough Americans to know that it's not a lost cause. I'm not hopeless, but I'll admit it is close. And I'm sure a lot of Americans feel the same way. I do not have all the news. I do not have. All I have is personal accounts from a single person. And to me, that matters more than 1,000 news reports. I don't expect views out of this. I don't. No. I want people to know what people are actually suffering through. All we're seeing is counter strikes from Iran against the United States. Because that is what the media sees. The US struck first. And whether they intended to or not, that has put civilian lives in danger. Whether the counterstrikes from Iran were intended to, they have put civilian lives in danger. You cannot target a military facility without putting civilian lives on the line. A manufacturing facility, it does not matter what kind. These kind of international strikes cannot be tolerated. And I know I can't do much. Which is why I need help. I don't know the outlets, but please. My Discord is in the Twitch link. It's in the YouTube link. If there is a way we can help together, please tell me. I don't want to see us lose everything. I didn't live 24 years to watch my planet burn. Thank you for listening.